Hi, my name is Omagwal, and this is a prisoner's dilemma. So, you're in the following situation. You and a friend have been caught stealing from a bank. The police have you in custody, but they don't have enough proof to send both of you to jail. So, they send both of you to two separate rooms and tell you some things. And in these two rooms, you cannot talk to one another. So, this is like an independent choice. So, the policemen tell both of you that if both of you confess, that both of you will get 2 years of jail time. If one of you confesses while the other one doesn't, the one who does confess will get 1 year of jail time, while the prisoner who did not confess will get 8 years of jail time for withholding crucial information. And the policemen finally say that if both prisoners do not confess, then they can walk free because they don't have enough proof to send them to jail. So this is obviously the best choice for the prisoners. But it turns out that's not going to happen. It turns out that the prisoners will choose another path. And let's see why. So this is prisoner one's perspective. He has two choices. He can either confess or not confess. If he confesses, he can get either 1 or 2 years of jail time. And if he doesn't confess, he might get 8 or 0 years. So this is a wide gap, but 8 years, even having the slightest chance of getting an 8 years, is a long time, and I wouldn't go for this option. So that's why prisoner one will choose to confess, because we're assuming that he is a perfect logician. So he's going to confess, and prisoner two will also confess with the same reasoning. And turns out that they will get 2 years of jail time, most likely. So both end up confessing, even though there's a better option. Why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about a hypothetical situation? It's because there are several real examples that stem from this idea of like trade-offs and opportunity costs. So the prisoner setting can be contrived, but in social sciences such as economics, politics, and sociology, as well as ethology and evolutionary biology, this type of prisoner trade-off is very interesting. And to show you an example of what I mean, let's look at the trade-offs businesses have in their profits. So on the left, we have firm 1, and on the right, we have firm 2. So these are two competing firms for the same market. And they have one product, which we can assume that right now the product is at the same price. So these are competing firms. So what will happen if firm 1 drops its price? Then more customers will flock to firm 1's product, right? Well, this will lead to firm 2 also decreasing their price, and it's just going to be a cycle of reduction of prices. This will negatively impact the profits these firms can make, and it's kind of like a parallel to selling the other prisoner out. A better solution that can be proposed is that both will stick to a minimum price for their product. This is the parallel of both of them staying quiet, both of them not ratting each other out. And that leads to the greatest gain for both. And so you can see how in this prisoner example, this is not really a prisoner example, but how because we thought through the logic behind the prisoner example, we could kind of intuitively grasp how this business and this business can make a solution that works for both of them. Also, there's a side note. The prisoner's dilemma is not a perfect model for all real-world situations, because in real life, parties can talk to each other and collaborate. It's not like the parties are in two separate rooms and barred from talking to one another. I hope you found something interesting from this. Thank you.